Hello and welcome to WrestleCulture. Bit of a slower one today.
Bit of a slower one. Bring us down.
I think there's a piano.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Trust you. Hi.
Where is a wrestler when you need him the most? He went to the Fed and you thought he was toast. Ding, 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 ding. They tell me he's called El Idolo. They tell me he's quite tranquilo. And now he's back in A-Dub. Cause you signed Andrade. Let's hope that this lasts. He chinned Sammy G, but that's in the past. You say he needs friends. He's with Don Callis. You say he looks good, just don't test his piss. You signed Andrade. He once wore a hat. You tweeted some things and said he's a twat. You signed Andrade. You signed Andrade. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, ding. What's Daniel Powter up to nowadays? That's what I want to know.
Well, he's not in AEW, is he?
No. I'm Adam Wilbourn from WhatCulture, joined by Adam Nicholas and Phil Chambers from WhatCulture.
That's you.
To discuss all the goings on this week. But before we get into it, if you're a fan of this sort of thing, make sure you subscribe to WhatCulture Wrestling on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and YouTube, where we do daily wrestling podcasts where we review Raw, SmackDown, the show formerly known as NXT 2.0. AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, pay-per-views, premium live events. We have interviews, roundtable discussions, and a round of the week complete with a bloody good quiz, of course, on WrestleCulture. As I said, though, joined by Adam Nicholas and Phil Chambers live on YouTube. Yes, Andrade is all elite again, Phil Chambers.
Again. Can't stop him. I mean, yeah. Where else is he going to go? People just going to, this is it now, just bounce backwards and forwards.
You're not going to do another wellness violation, are you, Andrade? Definitely not.
They don't have a wellness violation. He's fine.
He looks massive now. That's weird.
How strange.
What kind of apples has he been eating?
I wrote the final bit of that song there in homage to the AEW fans who about 6 months ago were like, well, Andrade sucks, doesn't he? Oh, he's back. He's the best. It's the nature of wrestling fans, isn't it? Yeah. Cody Rhodes is the worst thing to happen to wrestling. What's that? He's coming back at WrestleMania.
Time is, in fact, a flat circle.
Yeah.
And we're just going to keep doing it over and over again. I look forward to his return in 5 years' time to the AEW.
Yes.
Yes. That will definitely happen.
But another one added to the ranks of the Don Callis family. They've got 14 members now.
I don't know what the Don Callis family is.
We were talking about this in the office, weren't
Whatever
we?
it is, he needs to stop having children because it's absolutely
It's a bit, though,
ridiculous.
isn't it? Right?
I mean, it has to be,
right?
yeah. If it's not, it's
It's the NWO.
But you're literally doing an entire thing just for a bit.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
You have watched AEW before, right?
Well, yeah, this is also true. But I don't see any point of it. Has anyone ever benefited from being in the Don Callis family? Maybe Don Callis, because
there's a few of them who've ended up being the champion as a result.
Yeah, Carl Fletcher's done all right out of it, but then Carl Fletcher would have.
But he was already on his way.
I think it is genuinely good for Andrade because you've got a mouthpiece, obviously.
Yeah, that does help.
But
Does it?
Well,
At all?
you've got to share that mouth with 13 other people.
That's exactly it. How many mouths has this guy got? I mean, it is Don Callis, so if you're going to give it to somebody,
yeah.
he could talk a lot of people. What was it he does for your mate? One of the other members of the Don Callis family.
Oh, he does. That is quite good, actually. And he goes, "Hey, Jerry!" Like, that's quite. I mean, it is funny.
Is he also the guy that has the little light switches for what's his name? Clone guy?
Dark El Clon or whatever his name is.
El Clan.
On the same night.
On the same night.
I swear to
He
God,
couldn't get his t-shirt off. It was quite funny.
you know, he needs to talk to John Cena and just get the old.
I tried to do that the other day, and it's
why do I
all
feel like it went the same way for you as it did for El Clon?
Yeah.
What I want to know about the John Cena thing is, like, at the moment he does that, is that t-shirt now ruined forever because he stretched it so much?
No.
Or do you think he can do it repeat times? Because obviously he throws it into the crowd, so you never see the t-shirt.
I've seen people on the internet who've like learned it, you know, like they've watched him slowly, and they've got it down to a T. And
You need
good at
big
it. It's probably his
sleeves.
and I
biggest
can't
skill, to be
imagine
fair.
they have the same sort of T-shirt resources that John Cena has. Like, I'm not just ruining my entire wardrobe for John Cena T-shirt pull.
I think he's a rather large gentleman, John Cena, isn't he? Chest-wise. I think that helps because you need big sleeves because you basically have to be able to fold your elbow into the... Whereas T-shirts that we wear are just skinny T-shirts, basically. So you just go, oh, I'm stuck. Help. Yeah.
You're gone. And you're down. Down for the count.
Yeah. John Cena versus a T-shirt in his last match. I just remembered someone suggested John Cena's last match. It was Eric Vasquez. Great first name. Thank you for joining us in the chat. Eric says, ahoy there, mateys. Ahoy, hoy. Happy Friday. Hope you're well. What if Cena's last opponent is Seth and they tease that Cena could stay if he wins the World Heavyweight Championship? Sort of a make good.
Hilarious if he won, and then the whole John Cena retirement year was like, I'm keeping on going.
Roll on.
I did see something that made me think about this, and it was we all remember the infamous once in a lifetime poster, right? Mm-hmm. And then it was like, well, we'll do it again next year. So it was like, well, it doesn't matter. Well, it does. The thing says like, it's like one final time or something on the poster for that last match at Saturday Night's Main Event. And as you and the boys have correctly pointed out during the podcasts, it's kind of weird that yes, it's Washington, D.C., but it's kind of weird that his last match is just going to be on Saturday Night's Main Event.
Yeah.
Like not dedicated pay-per-view.
Not in Boston.
It's odd.
Not in Boston, yeah.
It's odd. Well, what's the connection again?
Boston wouldn't pay them enough.
Yeah.
They wanted a WrestleMania fee.
Yes.
Money's tight,
For the
so
thing.
yeah.
Money's quite tight in WWE. I don't know if you know
quite.
this. So they
They're
wouldn't
struggling.
pay, but obviously, for obvious reasons. So they just went somewhere else with it. It's like,
I love that. I don't love it, obviously. I did see the pricing. You see this? Were you there?
Yes, I did
I've not
see
seen
that.
this.
The not even front row, like fifth row was it? Fifth row for his last match at Saturday Night's Main Event, I think was about $6,000.
I think the front row was like 15 grand or something like that. 15 grand.
I'd want to wrestle John Cena. I'd want to be his last opponent for that sort of money.
You want to be in the ring with John Cena.
Me and my T-shirt.
Yeah.
Come on.
I need half an hour with you to teach me this T-shirt trick.
Yeah.
Weird.
Well, someone's going to pay it.
Someone's definitely
going to pay that.
You couldn't just say for John Cena's last match, though, considering what you've squeezed out of him, not just this
there's
year.
always more to squeeze. When
yeah.
you squeeze in the sponge or whatever, you squeeze a little bit harder. There's always something else that comes
And
out.
as Hamlet pointed out, that sponge is going to get squeezed again, probably April 2027, I sense.
That's the thing, innit? It's just so hard to believe, isn't anybody's ever done. There's always a comeback for someone.
It felt like, if you're going to give it a year, then that's fair enough. And then as we get towards the end of the year, they're like, a little bit more, though, yeah?
Yeah, just one more.
You haven't done this, or this, yeah.
I think he'd probably be more... I think it's on his side, really, isn't it? It's like, you can tell he feels like he wants to... You can only be in or out of one thing.
Yeah.
And he's doing pretty good in Hollywood, let's be honest. And, like...
It's also not like he needs to work.
No, but he does. I think he clearly does though.
seem
For
like
his
the kind of
brain,
person
he needs to work.
Yeah,
I think
true.
he seems like that kind of guy. But I can't see him not doing. I can always see him doing. Everybody will do another one.
Yeah.
Until they physically can't do another one. Triple H would still be
so
wrestling.
much money at these people for that WrestleMania in Saudi.
Yeah.
Like
Triple
those
H would still be
checks are
wrestling
gonna be
today.
big.
If his heart hadn't had a struggle,
Oh yeah, 100%.
he would still be in there right now doing at least one match a year in the Taker slot.
Yeah.
Wouldn't he? Of course he would
Doing
be.
half an hour at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for sure.
For no reason.
Putting somebody over by obviously beating
Night
them.
one or night two,
obviously.
yeah. Why not both?
Yeah. Well, you've got to beat me on night one. He couldn't do it. Well,
In order to face me on night
yeah,
two.
no.
Remember we did that thing with Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania 30? What if we did it over 2 nights?
Yeah,
But it's me both times.
yeah. They'll never see it coming. They'll never see it. And we're just getting started.
Oh, God. Wilma B says, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
In the morning, I assume.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Oh.
Not to be a downer.
What's the Truman Show? Is that it? That's right.
Yes.
That is the one.
Show, yeah.
Not to be a downer, but what are the chances of this Andrade run being better than he has had in either company? I like him as a performer. I like the Don Callis family, but this feels bleak on day one. I think starting off with Kenny Omega seems more promising.
Really go wrong starting off with Kenny Omega in terms of a first feud, can you? Like,
Well, the problem is he has to win, I suppose.
Yeah, this is also true.
That is a problem.
I don't know. I've just lost faith in Andrade in general. like he's had quite a few chances at this point. He's very, very good in the ring. You can never take that away from him. But in terms of everything else, character-wise, like performance, in terms of like promo, that side of like connecting with an audience side of things, always feels slightly off.
Do you have
It's always like the riding on the how great he is in the ring a little bit too much.
Yeah, I agree. Do you have
No,
an
the
affinity
answer
with
is
him
no, because
from his time in NXT? No.
No, because that's what you could have. Here's what you could have won.
Yeah.
Clearly, they had a money act with Selena Vega, and they decided to separate that act, despite them both being on the same roster at the same time and all that stuff. Like, why? It works. It clearly works. I'm not saying it would work again right now, because I think she wanted to wrestle as well, which is absolutely fine. But you just sense you had it. You haven't had it since.
Yeah.
Like, they've tried a bunch of stuff. Even he looked when he came back when he first arrived in AEW the first time. I remember looking at him going, I mean, that's money.
Yeah, $1 million.
He looked like a money actor.
Yep.
Can't argue with that. And then about 3 seconds later, it was like Chavo Guerrero, then it was Vicky Guerrero, and it was like, why are you doing this to him? Like, I get it. Just they don't all need to speak and do American promos. You just don't.
Yeah.
How especially in AEW, surely that's the company where you could get away with not doing that.
Yeah.
And it just felt like really nice this. And then that just wasn't going to work ever. And then it gets lost in the shuffle. Then they get everybody who's like 2 levels above, basically, or more, when they sign like Punk Brian.
Yeah.
And Adam Cole, and he's like, and this again.
Yeah.
This,
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, adios, move across. And that was that.
Yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what happens. Initially with this match with Omega, and where we go from here, where he fits in. Because, like, there's an argument to be made, because there's kind of a dearth of challengers right now for Hangman Page that you could say he should challenge for the world title pretty swiftly. If he doesn't do that and just slots into like, oh, you're kind of like, not quite up there yet, I would get concerned, especially when the likes of Swerve and Ospreay and MJF and people like that come back. It's like, yeah, just do something. I just tag bollocks at like Lance Archer or something. Steve Nicholas says, g'day, handsome gents.
G'day.
With Andrade, Idea, Wardlow, now with the Jackal family, do you think they need a few females in the group? If so, who should join? Thank you.
Selena Vega.
Thank you.
And God bless the United States.
Yep. Yeah.
Nothing bad can happen. Sometimes only good happen.
Only good happen.
Sometimes only good, maybe.
Sometimes only good happen.
I don't think they need any more members of the Don Callis family. It'd be good if they put some females in there. I can see why they haven't, allegedly. And yeah, you've got, I think I worked out, 18 current and former members of the DCF.
The DCF.
DCF.
The DCF.
So, I mean,
it's basically
it feels-
Don's Johns, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don's Johns, just a bunch of guys.
I feel like it would, it wouldn't be this sort of person, but if you put Willow in there, for example, she'd just be like, oh, she's part of that now. Might be good for someone like a Queen Aminata, for example, but I think she's good enough in her own right.
She's also complaining about not getting enough promo time, and she ain't going to get it in the Don Callis
This
family.
is- so that's the thing. Like I know we were joking, but you can only be a mouthpiece for so many people.
Mm-hmm.
And then even if you're like on the roster wise, you could see yourself on the level of these guys, but in the women's division, that's not going to matter to them. They're going to want that time. And it's like, I can't imagine someone. You'd have to be like dripping in, like when Jade Cargill was in AEW. I'm not doing she's better because she's in WWE. I'm doing she walks through the entrance and she has the aura and they present her like she is the bomb.
Yeah.
Like you can't. Like,
even if her face is split open.
Exactly. Even if her face is split open. But like she could come in and be like, you shut your mouth, Queen's here, I'm talking. Like, and you'd be like, oh, yeah, that makes sense. Perfect sense.
Like a take charge presence kind of thing.
There's not really. Is there one of like Megan Bain? But she's
That could work, I
guess.
suppose.
But would she be asked about that? She seems like she's doing, like in terms of presentation.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tony Storm's not going in there anytime soon. Can you imagine they're all just dressed in... Actually, I think I might have just taught myself into this.
There you go.
They're all dressed as old mobsters, and
Yeah.
she's like, I mean, maybe we're
Mercedes money, you could get away with it. Just
Money.
in terms, again, like presence kind of thing. And
Yeah,
just
that's
the way
true.
she carries herself, and she can't just take the mic from anyone and take over.
But then I also, like, again, she feels like
Doesn't
she
need it either.
doesn't
Like,
need
yeah,
it.
no way, shape or form.
I don't know if you've seen how many belts she's got, Phil, but there is no real benefit to her joining the Dawn Colours. If anything, they're like, please, can we join you? Can we just hold all your... They could hold all our belts, though.
Yes!
That would be a good bit.
Wait a second. I think
All
you
of the
might
Don
have
Callis
just
family
cracked
holding
it.
each of Mercedes Monet's belts would be a good bit.
And if you put Okada in there, that's pretty much everyone, isn't it? Because that's 9 belts plus 2, 3 has he got? Do they count as... They have like
There you
2 of
go.
the old belts
One
and
for
the new
everyone.
one, the unified one.
Does he still carry? Yeah. Oh, yeah,
It just gets a bit complicated, doesn't it? Because you're like, well, we've got Takeshita here, and we really want you to think he's the man. Also, Okada there, he's kind of the man too, but he's having a bit quiet time right now. Also, Kyle Fletcher's the man.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think that's 13 belts we're up to,
Yeah.
if you include the old belts that...
Yeah.
So we're pretty much there.
And as we all know, if you need one more belt, you can just go to Muhammad Ali's estate and get them to give
There
you one.
you go.
So that's another belt.
And Mercedes is going to have another one when her and Puppet Mercedes get the
Tag
belts
champs,
together,
yeah,
so that'll
yeah.
be good.
Yeah. I mean, we've cracked that there, so well done. We've done a good job there, everybody.
Hi to Nathan Persing in the chat. Quite a few people mentioning this, by the way, including John Harrison, who I'll get to in a second. I cannot get over Phil looking like a presentable member of society. Now I guess I probably should too.
That's
Good,
like
mate.
the
One
nicest
haircut is
and
all you have.
nastiest thing you've ever said to Phil, John. All wrapped into one.
Do you know John simply said Phil's looking fresh? That was Nathan who said
Oh,
that.
sorry, John. I've told you with the wrong. Nathan, same applies. You're not wrong, but same applies. I can say it though, because I know.
Hi to Dan Weecan, who was going to SmackDown last week. Hello, friends. Great time at SmackDown last week. Is the Don Callis family the better version of the Dark Order? Depends which version of Dark Order you mean.
Yeah,
Like,
if you're thinking first version, then maybe.
I mean,
it's like
but
first version.
When they got good.
I think us three
First
are better
version.
than the first version.
Well, yeah,
we
it
could
doesn't
be.
take a lot.
Bro Dilly version, good. After that, it's there, innit?
Yeah.
John Harrison, though, the man behind the theme to WrestleCulture, of course, shout out to John, says, Good Friday, boys. Any nice plans for the weekend? Looking stormy over in Cambridgeshire. Yes, Storm Amy hitting the
Stormy
UK.
everywhere.
Hope it's better your end. Take care, chaps. Any plans for the weekend?
None whatsoever.
Yeah, me neither. It's going to rain, so don't go outside in the rain.
Yeah.
Going
Don't
pumpkin
like it.
picking on Sunday. So,
You go pumpkin picking?
yeah.
Good.
Of course you are. What else would you be doing? Literally, what else would you be doing? Despite the fact, and also I was loving this Adam Wilbourn knows Storm's business as well. Just, there is nothing about
Storm
today.
researcher
There is
Adam Wilbourn.
nothing about today that has surprised me about you whatsoever.
Storm guy. Just kind of a storm guy.
I
mate.
love
I didn't even know Storm Amy was a thing until you said Storm Amy earlier
Yeah.
on today.
Loves a good pumpkin, this guy,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and loves a good storm. Put them together. That's one good weekend.
Pumpkin picking in a storm.
Took a bit of Chesterfield FC in there,
Holiday.
and we are flying. How are they getting on?
Good. Big win last weekend.
Right.
Got Colchester this weekend. That should be another 3 points in
Okay.
theory. Got Danny Webb, our assistant manager, back. He left to go and manage Oval and was there for literally a week and was like, this is awful.
I miss you.
I think it was just like a family wants to stay in the best place in the world, Chesterfield.
Clearly. Yeah, and that's
and now he's
obviously why
back.
you live there.
Well, yeah,
still.
we did get assistant manager Kieran Dyer for a week.
Yes.
Apparently, it was quite good.
Yeah.
On like press interviews and stuff, which is not really surprising, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah,
What do you think about that, Phil?
You should probably join the Don Callis family.
And he's not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Not wrong.
Roman Reigns is back as well.
Hello.
Ah, stuff just happens every week. doesn't it?
Just
Every week.
happens.
How do we feel about? How do you two feel about Roman Reigns? I'm very happy because I'm a bloodline guy, and they're doing the Jey Uso
Yeah.
stuff, and seem to be heading towards War Games. One would assume.
Yeah.
Feels like he's going to be around from now till at least then, please. But some people obviously are like, oh, he's back again for a little bit of a stint, and then he'll piss off and what have you. I don't know. How do you two feel about Roman Reigns being back on your screens?
Kind of feel like WWE needs him at the minute.
Yeah.
Like their stars aren't looking hugely like
Shiny.
stars at the moment.
Shiny.
They're not the shiniest of
No.
stars.
Shiny.
Honey.
So
That's
yes,
the
so
only song I
think we
like from that film, you know.
Is it?
I've only ever watched it once, and I didn't enjoy it. I wonder why. But that was the one more I was like, this guy's all right. And
You can go see the Smashing Machine.
I actually am.
I was
I'm
gonna
not
say.
going to go. I don't think I'm going to pay money to go and see it. I'll wait till it comes out probably, but I will watch it. So I saw some reviews today.
Mm-hmm.
It made me very happy. I will not elaborate. Go and see the Smashing Machine, I guess. Sorry, but did you see on the same topic? So first of all, Sorry, I've totally derailed your question
fine.
there. I will come back.
It's-
to it.
It is WrestleCulture. It's fine.
I will.
Fine as well. He's
Yeah.
in the tree.
So he's in the
there
tree.
you go.
Exactly.
He's
So
still in the
actually, if anything, I've kept
Yeah.
it on topic. Do you remember way back? You might probably seen it, but way back, how many months ago, when The Rock was on Jimmy Fallon, and they did like a little, they had each other's faces on pillows and stuff. Did you see this?
Oh,
I vaguely
yeah.
remember this.
And there was one of them was supposed to have the rigged pillow, and I think Jimmy Fallon ended up with the one that was supposed to explode on him, and he hit The Rock with it, and it like, covered him in feathers.
showed me this,
and
yeah.
of course I did. I showed everybody I possibly could, because you watch it happen, and he's absolutely furious because he's not only is he covered, but he has to go straight from here to a premiere or something. So he's literally his outfit for the night has been covered, and he's furious. And he's like doing everything he can not to kill Jimmy Fallon's like, I'm so sorry. Like, he's trying not to kill him. He is such that guy, right? That he has kept it in his brain this whole time. And he went back on Jimmy Fallon to promote the Smashing Machine and was like, hey, do you remember last time? Well, Rock might forgive, but he doesn't forget.
He doesn't forgive either.
And he definitely doesn't forgive either. So he pulls the pillow out. Not only does he pull the pillow out, he's like, I'm gonna hit you with this. He's like, oh, by the way, here's a good way. How do I get this as being like, this is totally for PR. Let's bring Mark Kerr out as well, the actual guy in the Smashing Machine, who also has a pillow. It's like, and they don't hit him that hard or anything like that, but it's just like, he couldn't just have Jimmy Fallon get one over him on telly. He just couldn't have it. Could not have it. He could not have it, so he had to get two pillows, himself and Mark Kerr, to basically stand either side of Jimmy Fallon, who obviously has signed off on this. I'm not an idiot, but looking like two of the biggest schoolyard bullies ever, because they're both massive.
Yeah.
And Jimmy Fallon's like in a suit in the middle, like, oh, God.
One of my vivid memories from Philly is all of us there first night, bit tired, bit jet lagged and what have you. Terrible episode of Dynamite, no surprise there. We got there, we got settled though. And we're like, we're in America, it's WrestleMania, here we go. And we'll watch Dynamite, and then we'll get some pizza and stuff like that, and then we'll watch Kimmel or Fallon, one of the Jimmys, with The Rock and Roman on it. And like, there's the loss of energy throughout that evening. It's like, when's something interesting going to happen? When are they going to say anything of note? Or when are they even going to get to it? Because they were like, hey guys, you seen this thing about the news? And I was like, oh boy, this really doesn't work for British audiences, does it? They're like late night TV format of the monologue followed by, we're going to chat to this person for 2 minutes and then go for a 5-minute break. I can't do this, I'm going to bed. Weird
I've seem to recall that night you and I were just like, let's stay and watch Dynamite.
Yeah, absolutely.
They were like, oh, maybe we'll review it. I was like, Phil, do you want to just go and explore Philadelphia and see where the pub is?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
I just watched
Absolutely.
We're sitting in the pub, get back, and I think the only two people who managed to stay up long enough to watch that was me and you. Watching on the couch was The Rock and Roman Reigns turned up. But it wasn't The Rock and Roman Reigns, it was Roman Reigns and Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, I was hoping the final boss was going to be on there. I was like,
Never.
you're being nice.
Yeah. So in our business, Jimmy,
Yeah.
there are faces and there are heels. Heels are being a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.
I felt so sorry for Sidge. Like,
Promise you are.
finally getting to watch Dynamite at a normal hour, in America. And then he's just like, I'm going to bed.
That was as well. It was the one with the Edge. The Coop rah-rah speech at the beginning because it was after the Punk interview. Remember? So this is the best damn wrestling company. The veins going to his head, and I'm like, wow, I used to love you. I used to love you. What's happened?
But yeah, Roman, that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, great guy. Love him. It's weird, isn't it? He's massive, like star power wise, and they just kind of don't know what to do with him. Like, because he's obviously he wants to do it on his schedule, so it's different, but it's the same as the idea. Like I always think it's with Pac and AEW, where it's like clearly he wants to be able to travel to and from whenever he pleases, which means they can't really strap the Rocket the way you might imagine, because you think like. That guy at the beginning, you think, well, he's beat Kenny Omega. You could probably start pushing him in that direction, but he's not there full time, if you like. So it becomes a bit of a problem.
The Panda kind of worked for him a little bit as well, because he could just be in Newcastle and be really creative and create those videos, wasn't he? They were awesome.
But yeah, it's strange. You got like this mega star, like proper though, like it feels old school mega star, and he's not on the show, and now he's back for a bit. And you'll probably be gone again soon. And it's like, it's almost like the in between though of like someone who's full time, and let's say like back when it was Brock doing the part time schedule, he's like somewhere in the middle of that. And
he's not as bad as Brock was back in the day.
Yeah.
He'll come back for stints, and then he'll just. Whereas Brock sometimes got one match, and he's like, "I'll see you at the next one, asshole."
The whole build, and then I'll turn up, beat you in 10 minutes, and then see you in 3 months.
This guy's been.
I don't begrudge him it either. Like he's put in the time, and if he can work his way into that spot, 100% do it.
You take him every time because it's Roman Reigns, and that entrance gets the reaction you want it to get.
Yeah.
Imagine going back in time, like 10 years, and telling someone, "Yeah, Roman just kind of pops in for a bit, gets a huge pop every time. People love it. Big audience goes up, money goes up, etc., etc. Does, and then it just goes away for a bit, and people can't wait for him to come back."
Yeah.
What?
It's almost like you wish that had all happened the first time out, right?
Yeah.
Like if they've just planned it right and thought about it. Obviously, with hindsight, everybody's got a PhD, but you could just be like, if that was that first run, then he would still probably be wanting to wrestle at this moment in time, minus maybe a few pandemics or whatever. And it's like, it would have been perfect, but it is. It's fair play to him. Fair play to the guy.
Are we going to go and see Street Fighter?
I like
comes out.
I like this new gimmick you've got. Wilbourn asks people on podcasts to go to the cinema with him.
Fancy it? Oh.
Even though I'm sure Hamlet offered him to go to the cinema, he's like, actually, I'm quite enjoying going to the cinema by myself at the moment.
Dude, I had such a good time watching Mission Impossible by myself.
Yeah. He's finally unlocked cinema trips by himself.
Honestly,
and I'm like, my friend, you have been wasting years. Wasting years going with people. What are you going to do? Talk to them?
I know, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's because people do, because people are assholes. Don't do that.
I think that would genuinely be one of your worst nights of the year if you and me went to watch Smashing Machine, because I'd be like punching him in the arm. Go on, go on, Dwayne. He's playing Mark Kerr. It's Dwayne.
You'd be like nudging us, going, he's class, isn't he? He's class. And I'd be
Popcorn
like,
flying everywhere at Pops.
He just says a line. It wasn't a joke. I don't.
just pushing us. He's
Any good? Any good?
He's doing like an emotional scene where he's crying and apparently not able to do it on camera, but that's not my review. And he's like crying his eyes out. You're like, hey, it's so good, man. He's
Final boss.
Give him the Oscar. Give him the
the
Oscar.
final boss, man. Applauding, standing up in the cinema.
If he wins an Oscar, I mean, judging by from what I've heard from Adam Nicholas, I wouldn't bet your house on it.
No, come on. I've read one person's review, and it just so happened to be one that didn't seem to suggest it was.
I'd give him the Oscar for it.
I
From
think
what I've
it's going
seen
to be
on the trailer.
I think it'll be the level of good that the Iron Claw was, and I mean that in the nicest way possible. That's the level I think it'll get to.
I hope it's
Think a wrestler
slightly.
will ever win an Oscar?
Yes, but it won't be The Rock.
No.
Dave?
It'd be piss funny if it was John Cena somehow.
That would be really
That would
funny.
be the fun.
That
To
would
me,
be very,
to
very
me,
funny.
This is everything. Not because of John Cena. I couldn't care if he wins an Oscar. Just so Dwayne doesn't get one.
Right now, and I'm including like Cody Rhodes in all this. Dave Bautista's front runner by a mile, isn't he?
Actually, that's true. I have always championed our Dave in cinema. But I also think he's winding down now in terms of
he seems
wanting
to
a quieter schedule.
Scratch the itch a little bit and settle down.
And what a scratch it was.
It was a good
MJF?
scratch.
Do you think MJF could do it?
Certainly,
He's
if
got
it
the
was
chops, hasn't he?
if it was a musical, could be in a musical. Actually, saying that, he's getting an acting already, isn't he? Like with a Happy Gilmore and that.
Yeah,
So
he's
got
doing
to start
some other-
somewhere.
He's doing the new. Not. I was gonna say Bad Santa. It's not that one. Silent Night, Deadly Night, whatever it's called.
Yep, it's got David Harbour in it.
Yep.
It's
Santa's Sleigh.
no, it's about like Violent Night.
Jack Frost. That's
Violent
yeah.
Night, Santa Slay.
I'm just thinking of all like the crap.
Like murderers.
Yeah.
Like Santa Slay. What was I going to say to you there about wrestlers?
Wrestlers acting.
Acting.
Oscars.
MGF. Nah, it's gone. Must have been a lie. Must have been a lie, bro.
Hi to Ethan McKay in the chat who says, "G'day, lads. Watching the boys work out time zones on the Raw review was one of the most painful things I've ever watched. Keep up the great work. We were trying to work out what time Raw would be here if Raw was on in the not in the States, in Australia.
It's happening again already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's already winded himself up.
Well, it was because it was like he was trying to do the information in his head. Then he was trying to relate to someone like Hamlet, who was then trying to use his eye. And I was like, if it's in Australia, because I'm thick, obviously, and I was like, it's not just like the opposite. So if it's like 8 here, it's 8 there. You know what I mean? But I guess it would depend whereabouts you are, which is
Yeah, we were trying to work out what time the Aussie show was, but we could only find out the American times that we were then trying to work into BST. Took a while.
You're already bored, and we
Good.
were all experiencing that in real time, much like we are now.
I got a message about Aussie WWE that I need to find. Someone said this time next week I'm going to be at the
Australia?
Aussie SmackDown. There we go. Chris Apples. This time next week I'll be inside the RAC Arena in Perth watching SmackDown.
And who was Chris Apples? Do you remember who Chris Apples is?
Why does Chris's name ring a bell?
Because Chris, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, is the man who came up with the 2 Bronnies.
Yeah, you're right.
Damn.
Mr. Apples.
He
How
says,
do you like
actually,
them?
it probably would have just finished, but you get the point because it'd be 1 p.m. next Friday.
Is that how you have to say it?
Right.
1 p.m.
Is that
next
correct?
Friday.
So we might do... I'm not here.
Wednesday
But,
night savings, though. That's coming up.
oh,
You considered this?
I hate when it gets dark like 3 p.m. It's rubbish.
Rubbish.
Rumpy. I'm sad.
I'm like, finally, people aren't going to ask me to go out tonight.
I do quite... Not that I do it anymore, obviously, being a parent and all that. But I do quite like the diving into a pub at like 5 p.m. to stay in the warm, basically.
Just like running from work.
For some reason, I automatically think of the Crown Facada in town.
Straight down.
He's like, you going to use the door? Nope, through the window. I'll have a pint, please. Get out. Every week with this guy.
I'll have a pint and a mop to clear up the blood,
He's
please.
ringing the bell. It's 5 p.m. He's coming.
We might try and do some live reactions for SmackDown and Raw, depending on people's schedules, basically.
I think we're going to. I think we'd have no reason not to. That's what he's trying to say, is basically whenever it's on in Australia, touching all the wood and, well, not all the wood, but touching,
Some of the wood.
whatever.
Somewhat.
Just whatever. Touch and go. Touch your bum. Touch a friend. I don't know what you want to do.
Matt Rain says, "Happy Friday, gentlemen."
Hey, I wasn't finished.
Oh, sorry.
Touch grass. No, I'm joking. We'll be doing some watch-alongs when it's on, because we can, I guess. Yeah.
There you go.
Why not? That's what we're
good.
trying to say. What else can you
Again.
touch legally?
Stone.
Stone.
Touch, like a
Stone?
cultural touchstone.
touchstone.
Oh, there you go.
You don't have to connect the
Good.
words. That wasn't part of it. Touchpad.
Aaron Shackelford has just slid in saying, question for Nicholas. Do you ever lie awake on Thursday night and think to yourself, what topics are those two going to cover on the SmackDown preview?
I mean, no. I don't think about them at all.
Yeah.
But, yes, every time I sit in that chair, I'm like, here we go again.
We started quite professionally, I thought. We dove straight into...
Yeah, but it threw us off. It threw me off. There's a point at the end of this one where they were doing the usual, like, pick the guy from the alumni page. And then...
They don't do bits, though.
No, of course not. And then on the last one, at the very end, before picking the final person, it's like, storms. And then he's like, can you guess the names of the storms? This is a game within a game. I was sitting there. It got to the point where it had just lost all meaning. I was like, for God's sake, well, you picked it. We're so close. I was like, can you just pick it and I can go downstairs and edit the podcast and then do all the other things we're going to do
What's
today.
the next storm going to be called? Squall.
Yeah.
Storms Alina Vega.
No, well, it won't be, will it? Because the
No
storms...
Zeds. No
Zeds.
Qs, no Zs.
There's a
few
rule.
others.
go.
The rule something like to run out of names,
Yeah.
apparently. But who was the W one?
Well, it'll be
Wubbo.
Wubbo.
Wubbo!
Oh,
Named
Don't
after?
piss, mate. It's after an Australian astronaut or something, I don't know. Dutch astronaut, actually, technically.
I was gonna say,
correct you there.
I'll correct you there, me.
There was a thing that I think it was the preview last week where we went on such a tangent. He was talking, he likes to go off on tangents.
Oh,
to
yeah,
Hamlet.
just Hamlet.
He
yeah.
got to such a point that I was like, I have no idea where we even started for this. So, like, what even match we were talking about. So we just started again, basically. Yeah. What do you think about Cody Rhodes' title reign so far or whatever?
We talked about Drew McIntyre having a boot on. Was that right?
Yeah.
And then
you ended up
turned
talking
in-
about
what if he had a
Crocs?
boot that was like Seth? It's going to happen again, yeah. Like Seth Rollins' big red boot. Remember he's wearing them?
yeah.
And then he just went down a hole. And then I foolishly joined in for a minute. Like, I'll let me guard down for a
Sucks you in,
second.
that's the problem.
Well, yeah, you ask you a question, you answer it because you're polite, and then you're like, oh no, I've set them off on another 10 minutes, and then I'll have to go into the wild. Well, Crocs, sandals,
Yeah.
you name
Jelly
it.
shoes.
And then
You have
jelly
jelly
what's his
shoes?
name?
That's right.
Tsunami guy's going to come and steal them all, obviously.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any, look at his face, have you ever seen a man who was more born to wear jelly shoes in your life than this guy? It was like, I was like, nobody could ever persuade me otherwise that he was rocking around with them jelly shoes on. What colour? Or like the multicolour
like a
blend.
glistening
with a glitter
blue or
inside.
whatever,
Yeah. Mr. Jelly Guy.
Brian Wedded, quite right. Santa Slayer's Goldberg, of course. That's the one we're thinking of.
Well, yes. Again.
Correct you there.
Let me just correct you. Thank you.
Hi to Matt Rains. He says, happy Friday, gentlemen. Thank you for the lovely cameo, Wilbourn. Yeah, a belated happy anniversary yet again to the Matt Rainses. 6 years they celebrated over the weekend.
Damn.
Ashley loved it. Good to hear that, Matt. Hope you guys have a great weekend.
Where was my... Oh, no, you did send me a cameo. Just from your son instead.
Yeah, cheap, innit?
Cheap.
32 weeks left of the Legends Lounge. Cheers, brothers. Yeah, it's wrapping up in Vegas next year.
Is he getting a John Cena countdown?
It'll be better.
Oh, you've got to mock. He's got to mock that up now, Matt. With like, when he had it was just black with the white text on it with the dates. You've got to do that.
The last drink is now.
Yeah, the last drink is now. We're basically doing all the marketing for him. What's happening? A new T-shirt every week. A new T-shirt, blue, red, and that's it. That's the colours.
Yeah. That's all the colours.
That's all I'm going to be bothered to do. It's Friday. Leave me alone.
David Esposito says, happy Friday, boys. I'm going to see Hamilton tonight.
Ooh.
Nice.
Favourite instance of music in wrestling? Phil, you're looking sharp, buddy, says David.
Hey, thank you.
And also, tell the people who made you look sharp.
Mim.
It was you. Oh, it was me. You did it yourself. I did it myself.
What?
I was just bored and thought I'd cut my hair off. I do.
Phil's his own barber and stylist.
Have been since university when I didn't want to pay for barbers.
I was about to say it's got
anymore.
nothing to do with skill sets. It's all about money.
It's all about being a cheap.
Is it what are you doing? You're doing that, basically?
I got some zhuzh, but I also
That's
do
what they
a
call
bit
them.
of that.
That's why he's banned from the barbers
It's
as
a
well.
bit of the old snip snips and a bit of the zhuzh.
What can I...
Really,
what-
don't do this.
Yeah.
It looks really, really good. It looks better than mine.
The back is always complete guesswork.
Him walking into a bar. What are you having today, son? I'll have the
Zhuzh on the sides
just
and
a bit of
the
the
clip
at the top,
And then a woo.
little snip and zhuzh, please.
and a shing. Finish, please, and a little bit of. If you don't mind, is that okay?
You want to come out with.
Get out of my like barber shops here. Out the window. Hey, you do. It looks fresh. I think it's. We were talking about this the other night as well. The salt and pepper's coming in delightfully.
Yeah, it's good.
Delightfully.
What music in wrestling?
Music in wrestling.
Oh yeah, we're doing a podcast.
I mean, it can't be entrance music, obviously. It's
That's
gotta be
cheating.
something else. But
Hello, my friend, I'm gonna meet again. How can it not be that?
yeah,
It's got to be
it's
that.
also true. It's like,
Or do you mean like a different way?
yeah, like, what's it? MJF and Jericho.
Yeah.
That was good. Although
People's heads fell
Yeah.
off. didn't
silly
they?
in AEW.
Silly.
I was laughing at God bless him, Sidgwick losing his mind over Kenny Omega doing the Macarena in on the latest episode of Dynamite. It's like, you cannot have fun, Kenny. You're Kenny Omega.
Stop it.
Stop it. Enjoy
I tried to
yourself,
kill you
Kenny.
last time we saw you.
It just like
It
survived.
was true.
Yeah.
It was kind of light-hearted for someone who then also was like,
Yeah.
come here, you Jack Perry, you prick.
I should point out he was totally justified in his reasoning behind it, but it was just very funny being like, that's the best wrestler in the world. I love him.
Imagine him dropping his cup of coffee in the morning.
He scolds
Like
himself.
usual suspects.
Scolds himself,
What's he done?
but doesn't react to it.
Boring.
Like, burns it on him, so just no pain. I don't feel anything anymore. Funny stuff.
I was
We will answer music and wrestling at some
Yeah.
point.
I was thinking about this.
Were the British guys, can't remember the name. They were writing a musical but never quite got there. That would have been it.
Oh, yeah.
Why can't I remember their names?
I mean, you could arguably say the one. What was the one that it was like the Cardona one, wasn't it? That Miller did music and wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cardona, yeah, Miller stole Matt Cardona's role, or
Yeah.
Matt Cardona didn't want to do it, so they gave it to Miller instead.
You think
rather
"Oh,
than
geez,
stealing
Mike,
his role.
Son of Miller, obviously. Yeah. I was thinking today on my walk in randomly. I just was like, what do I want to listen to? Sabotage is a brilliant entrance theme, by the way, because I pictured in my head like the lights, da 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 da, and then, like the spotlight. I was like, I think that's my entrance theme, probably for anything.
Driving out in a police car.
Yeah. I mean, like the music video helps, obviously, but yeah, music and wrestling is they're sort of permanently intertwined, aren't they? Like you can't hear My Way, like the
Yeah.
whole thing of people going to watch Limp Bizkit and just holding up the WrestleMania promo.
It's fun though when I see people doing it with like there's compilation videos from like, I think Xavier Woods might have done something of this ilk, like a Dragon Ball Z compilation where someone's done it to that song years ago, and then he goes to see it live and he's like tries to time it to put it on at the same time, so it's all happening. I was like, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. Good stuff.
I think the antithesis is when they do like I think was it Hardy at the Rumble, where they're like, "Yeah, enough of this wrestling stuff. Time for a gig, guys." And then just some guy who you've never heard of before being like, and you're like, "When's the wrestling going to start again?"
Yeah.
But then you also have like, Kid Rock.
Actually, it's possible, I suppose.
There's a gym as well this morning. That's why. Kid Rock playing down the women. Who cares what their names are? Here comes Kid Rock, 25th anniversary. Come on.
That is like a generationally bad thing, that, isn't it? Yeah, get your ass over there.
Play it. Eliminated for Miss WrestleMania 25th or WrestleMania 25. Oh, Gail Kim's here. Do you know she was here?
I know this technically isn't what we're talking about, maybe. I guess it's open, but we all, I think, agreed that Joan Jett was excellent.
Yes.
Yeah,
at
she's
WrestleMania
definitely one of the
35.
best, like live entrance.
I think it might maybe the best.
Living Colour was good. I like that as well.
Living Colour was quite good.
Was good, but
yeah, she was really good.
she kicked ass.
Was
So
it,
much
Like,
ass.
surprisingly good.
Who was it Miller was marking out for when was it Edge was doing it? Yeah.
Slayer.
Oh, yeah.
The first bit of Edge's
Yeah,
entrance with the mask on, and that was Slayer, and then
Yeah.
the Metal Lingus.
The
'cause
thing
apparently
Kerry King did
one
something
pop's not
live,
enough.
didn't he?
Was it Damien Priest? Who was that? Who's someone?
That was Kerry King.
Yeah, that was it.
That was the one. Miller was marking out at that as well, obviously massively.
I feel like we, over the course of these shows, God, you forget them. Some of them.
Yeah.
When you have like an actual the music act, but it's not for an entrance. It's just there's an act to come out and do a song for like. I'm sure.
CeeLo Green at WrestleMania 28. I went
Pitbull.
to the toilet.
Well, it was like who were the ones?
I mean, the best example of music in wrestling is, well, it's not Bad Bunny actually. It's Snoop Dogg, but
Snoop Dogg.
Bad Bunny's pretty good, I suppose. He can do the Super Bowl if you want.
5-star dog splash. Was that it?
Good stuff.
Better than Shane, I suppose.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Shinsuke, when he had the violinist, was really good.
That
'cause
was
like,
amazing, yeah.
easily fit in, but like added to the aura big time.
it didn't.
Wasn't
need much
Miz
more.
dressed as John Cena as that happened? Like they'd just done the match at Mania and he was like, I still hate John Cena, by the way. And they're like, anyway, he's like one of the biggest stars in Japan.
I was there for that. Was that the one when Cena proposed to Nikki Bella?
Yeah. There's the Smackers of the Raw after that, maybe.
Oh man. Oh yeah. No, I was there for the actual Shinsuke's debut.
Yeah.
Because they did the trick where it was like, well, wait after the recording and then you'll get to watch Shinsuke. It was like, how did I fall for that, man? It's like, I'd been watching for a while that back. I was like, how have we done this? And the match was who was he wrestling?
I think I was
Dolph
Ziggler.
It was Dolph
Yeah.
Ziggler,
'Cause I
baby.
got
It's
done-
always Dolph Ziggler.
I got done with the
Dolph
same
Ziggler.
thing. I think I'd went to see a SmackDown in London.
And what was in the middle? Can you remember? Think about the time period.
205 Live.
205 Live, baby.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to wait through
It's
all
like-
that.
Yeah.
Watch a
Stick
great
to the end, guys.
Stick with through a great episode of 205 Live, guys, and you'll be rewarded at the end with Shinsuke Nakamura versus. Dolph Ziggler.
Kind of a bang average one as well.
I peaked
A
too
sneak,
soon.
but I don't know why I was then like, oh well, we'll see what happens at the Pape. Oh, the exact same match. It was kind of boring.
And again, and again, and again, and again. I think I peaked too soon with Shinsuke, man. You can't watch that Takeover Dallas and see that live. That was literally the best. That was it.
Yeah.
He did the whole thing. I saw the whole thing in one night, and then just sat through weeks and years of bollocks, basically.
Mr. James in the chat
James.
has a couple of suggestions.
Hi, Mr. Jeans.
This one, obviously.
It's time to play the game!
I mean, you owe that quite. You probably owe Tamina some kind of cameo at this point.
Or when they played Bodies at Anik in the Arena.
Oh, that was excellent.
David Esposito says
I
when they
felt
played
something for that.
Wild Thing at Anik in the Arena.
Yeah.
No love for Travis Scott, says Brian Weddig. Bo Dallas torching Flow Rider in that rap battle, says David as well. And Mr. Jean says, oh no, sorry. Some people call me Morris saying Limp Bizkit playing in The Undertaker.
Mm-hmm. The Dead Man.
They have one with
WWE's favorite band in the whole world. Is that what it is?
Yes.
In the whole world.
Motorhead stuff, obviously.
Yeah, that wasn't a good one.
That's the hard part, isn't it? Because sometimes they get them and you think, in theory, it's great, and then you hear it live and you're like, this sucks, yes.
There was an era where they just, every single one of them just
Couldn't get it right.
sounded awful. I don't know if they just didn't sound check them or something.
No, you're laughing, but it felt like that was it, because it was like they're
It can't be all
professionals.
of them. Yeah.
They are
They
professionals.
do
There's
this
no
for a
way it
living.
sounds
Yeah,
like
it
this.
must be WWE setup.
Was there one? There was. I think it was NXT Takeover in your house during the Pando when it went from like Todd Pettingill like, hey, it's in your house, and it went to Code Orange. And they were like, yeah, drive to Code in your house. And you're like, this is a bit of a hard turn, to be honest, boys. just in front of like a funny cartoon house.
That's exactly it. Like it's like 80s music, early 90s music. In your house. And now here's Code Orange.
Aaron Shackelford's correct there, of course. Any of the Rock concerts. So
There you go.
Yep, that last one was dippity dop. On it? Go on.
I mean, I liked it.
That's your guy.
Curtis Santiago says, morning from Geneva, Ohio. Will Rusev beating Dom?
Crybaby bitches. Great, thanks. Thanks for coming, Dwayne.
Love you, Dwayne. You're the best.
Elias, he had his moment with his album and stuff.
You
That
know
was good.
what? He did.
Yes.
Unironically as well.
Yeah.
We listened to that album.
Yep.
And I was like, you know what? Fair play to that guy.
Fair play.
We've forgotten the one thing that brought the What Culture office together.
Yeah, that was a hell of a day. I know exactly where you're going with this.
Talking, of course, about Rick Boogs, or as he was known, what was he known by? Like
Bugenhagen.
Eric
Bugenhagen.
Bugenhagen,
Eric
wasn't it? Yeah.
Bugenhagen, yeah. And then just dancing around the office.
He's class. Get him back.
Yeah.
Sod Andrade.
In my head there, I just started doing the beginning of I heard it through the grapevine, and that's not it.
Boom, boom, boom.
It's sort of similar.
That'd be a good entrance.
Quite a long
It's got a
intro.
long intro there.
Yeah, you're in the ring. You hit the ring, and then it kicks off. Well, me, I know. So,
Curtis says, will Rusev beating Dom lead to him leaving the Judgment Day? Ultra heel turn by Finn. I assume he means like if he beats him in the end, because obviously Dom won on Raw to retain his title. But yeah, I think long term, do you think Dom? Long term, do you think Dom, Judgment Day, Finn Balor? That split's coming, isn't it? It's been a long time
I think they've
coming.
been teasing it for like 6 months or something, so it's
I mean, probably
going to
longer
come
than that, yeah.
eventually. But
he loves it. Hey, look, I'll look to the side and see how he's noticing.
yeah,
And then all the people are like, hey, did you spot that? Did I spot it? There was a giant neon arrow pointing to him like, hey, look, watch his eyes, watch his eyes. Like,
I do wonder how long I can enjoy Finn Balor's poop-eating grin for. Turns out quite a long time.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's clearly having
really
so
good.
much
He's
fun
found
for
his
like
fun,
2
exactly.
years doing this. Yeah, we're the best.
you have to say they must be one of the best at the bounce back ability there was, because like the amount of times it feels like the gas is out of the
Yeah.
tank with
Yeah.
the Judgment Day, and then they go
And something
tweak,
happens
tweak, and they're
in the
like,
background.
well, you've got me back, you've got me back again.
They I sense they're probably getting the Judgment Day as a whole. I'm not saying that Dom will still be there, but I reckon they're going to be a thing until WrestleMania. Easy.
Well,
you've got
you've
Liv
got the
Morgan
Liv
to
thing,
come
haven't
back.
you?
Yeah,
That's
they've got
it.
all that to come.
Yep.
I like the idea of them like kicking Dom out and being like, "Yeah, we're going to kick your ass." Roxanne, actually, you kick his ass, and Liv Morgan comes back. What do you say about my man? You're like, "Oh, he got messed up now." I'm like, I'm so excited for Liv to come back.
I do keep seeing, whether I want them or not, I do keep seeing clips from the Dom and Liv era.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a money act right there, man, isn't it? Like the little looks, the little bits, it's just like, it's top stuff.
The bit where didn't she like steal his
tats are
vest?
so filthy, man. Like it's
Speaking of
amazing.
which, less than a month to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah,
It's coming back.
yeah. Will you dye it black?
No, but I will have a special costume for the conclusion of November again. 'Cause I had a year off, of
you
course,
didn't
last
do it
year.
last
Is
year,
it
did
Dirty
you?
Dom?
No, I'll keep that in the back pocket for 2026. Yeah, no, I didn't do it last year, of
I think
course.
I know what it is. I can imagine what it'll be.
There's about 3 options, and
Yeah.
one of them was done already. So
Yeah.
You've used up Chaz Finster. So
yes,
That's out the window.
Ned Flanders.
That's
Always
one of
right
them.
there. Always right there.
I know the other one, but yeah, I just don't want to spoil it for you.
Smashing. Yes, I didn't do it last year. I wanted to, but
Of course.
bloody Eric was getting baptised, wasn't he? So
Yeah.
Coward.
ruined it.
Howard.
Imagine that, by the way.
Absolute coward.
Let's have a look back at your lovely baptism photos. What is that?
Look, man, it never did anybody's parents any harm, right? When you see the old pictures
Yeah.
when we're getting married, they've all got the OG run of Tashes,
Yeah.
which people are now like, it's back, guys. Does it have to be? Always? Like, don't try and pull the wool over my eyes. Oh, you've got a mullet and a tash, have you? Good. Great. Well done. Well done, everyone. Well done.
Well done, you. Right, enough of all this.
Hello.
Oh, well, there you go.
Enough
If
for you,
I've ever heard an
enough
outro, yeah. Enough of that tash crack. Thank you very much.
It's now time for
for you. There it is.
bloody good quiz. And this quiz, who are we going to dedicate it to this week? Who deserves it?
The Rock for his great acting ability.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And that's me.
It might just be me, that. Not sure about that one.
Future Oscar winner,
I
The
can't
Rock.
be a part of anything dedicated to The Rock.
This week's quiz is all...
No, change it. Come on.
Oh, who is dedicated to?
Come on.
I want to give it to a belated
Give it
birthday
Emily Blunt.
present.
Give it Emily Blunt.
No,
She's in the film.
Bollocks to that.
There you go.
A belated birthday present for Adam Nicholas.
Nope. Cop out. Don't like it. The Reigns is on that anniversary. Can we do
Did
that?
that last week.
They had it last week, so you
Yeah.
can't have it too. That's
Wow.
spoiling.
Yeah, come on. It's not that special.
It's only 6 years. Come on. Call me when you get to 10.
Sorry, Matt. And Ashley.
Come on. You can
I'm
do
trying to
it.
find, because normally there's a nice, I'm celebrating my birthday, but people are just
Pick anyone who gave us
First
one.
person to say they want the quiz dedicated to them.
banders.
There you go.
It's windy in Bournemouth. Hopefully this will get you through it.
There you
All
go.
right, that's
Suffering
good
through it.
enough for
There you
me.
go. That's
Thank
enough
you, Vanders.
suffering.
This week's quiz is all about a little promotion called Total Non-Stop Action. I've discovered them recently, and I thought we could have a quiz about some of their big moments.
Most actionful
Indeed, yeah.
moments.
Great.
Oh, Sailor Airman says, I've never had it. John Harrison says, I'll take it as well. So
Too late,
we'll
guys.
spread it.
No.
You snooze, you lose,
Should have been in
asshole.
Bournemouth.
That's you should have been in Bournemouth. Is it windy where you are? Don't know. There's always next week,
As always, next
and then the week after that, and after that, and it never
Forever.
stops. And then you just got to keep coming in on Friday and doing it. That's it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, but a certain female tag team popped back up in NXT in recent weeks.
There it is.
They're
That.
going to
How
be
would, you
involved in
how would you describe that tag team, Adam?
inspirational. Oh, no, wait. Iconic! They're back!
Yeah.
And they are part of Team TNA with, of course, Kalani Jordan, staunch TNA defender that she is, for TNA showdowns with NXT. So we've all called it that. Invasion wasn't mentioned.
No.
I prefer the font of Invasion, but the word showdown. So that's what we're having.
I actually thought I had dreamt it, you know, because I remember reading it and going like, and then they're actually calling it Invasion, and I was thinking ahead of time they're gonna have a field day with this on the pod because they're gonna be like, that's what you do with an invasion, you call the pay-per-view Invasion.
Yeah.
And then obviously I assume there was some
Political
issues with it, so they changed the name. And I literally thought I'd imagined the whole thing until I watched you do the podcast and explain that it got changed. Because I don't read past the headline. I got no time for that.
Well, that's a lovely message we just received from Just Daryl, who says, just seen Bees is writing for WhatCulture now.
Hey.
Followed him since his podcast days with That's Not Metal. Genuinely thrilled for all parties. Happy Friday.
He's
Doing
actually,
great work.
Mr. Bees has been connected with us for quite some time.
Yeah,
I assume
indeed.
maybe the writing side of things might be new. But
Right for wrestling is, yeah.
yeah, for wrestling. But we've like old office.
Yes.
We were in contact
What
with
Culture
Bees.
Music.
Yeah. Long time
Back in
ago.
those days, Bees was doing stuff for What Culture Music. Did
Yeah.
he just do stuff for the UFC the channel?
Yes,
as well,
he did the
Yeah.
stuff for the
MMA
MMA channel. R.I.P. Please never return.
He puts that on his resume because he can put 12 different names on it because it went from like
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Culture
What
MMA,
Culture
What
MMA,
Culture
too.
UFC, Fight Talk or something, Fight
Talk.
Club or whatever it is.
Fight Talk. There was another one.
That's what helps channels constantly changing the name of it.
Yeah, perfect.
There was a one. It was
Forgot
like
about Fight
blue
Talk.
and red.
That
There
was
was
the
another one. No, it was. Anyway, the
Yeah,
people
I
came for
can't
a quiz.
remember.
Let's give them a quiz.
Because it was very much.
Come
I
on.
think enough time's passed now where it was like, Adam Nicholas, I want you to take care of this. 10 minutes later, I need you on the wrestling stuff. Actually, bin all that off. Oh, okay.
Hey, Nicholas, you got any interest in doing this? No. Well, we're going to do it anyway. No. No, well, come on. No. Well, you're doing it. Right. Okay. You're the boss. Just tell me what to do. I don't have a choice, but why are you asking? If you're asking me, I'm saying no.
Yeah.
If you're telling me, I'm doing it. So,
because me and him, were I think it's fair to say more into MMA back in the early days than we are now. You were more in the loop.
You said I'd only kind of just got properly into it though, and you had been there before that. And I thought they were like, "Well, you're basically there." Yeah. I'm like, you can't just do that. Yeah. You can't. Anyway, the whole other tangent that. But I really just want to do this quiz.
We definitely did a video. It was me and Joe Hendry randomly, because he was doing bits for it as well. And we reviewed one of the UFCs. And as I went to put the audio thing from the recorder into my machine, it disintegrated. So we had to use the audio from the camera that had been on the other side of the room whilst we had these microphones and whatever. So it was like, Joe, what do you make of whoever. It was like, why can't I hear you? But anyway, quiz, TNA.
I went to a UFC training place with Gareth to film like a video intro for the channel kind of thing, like a channel advert kind of thing. Filmed him like actually doing MMA and like made this like little minute-long promo thing of what WhatCulture MMA is going to be, and then it like died 2 videos later and was like cancelled. I was like, no, thanks for that wasted time.
Oh, we're on the pinnacle of this, right? The world's ended. Well, I guess you're not going to be rolling around the gym anytime soon, so kiss my ass. That's what it was.
When's a good time to launch a football channel? Close season. That's when to do it.
Oh, Game of Thrones channel? Final season of the show?
Perfect timing.
Sounds good to me.
Going soon, the Breaking Bad channel.
One last one while we're on the
MMA
stories. On the MMA story, because me and Wilbourn, it was already a fine line because you have to get it right. You know, it's like even with wrestling, you get names wrong, people come after you. You get details wrong, people come after you. We had the card broke down. It was like you had to do the matches. So we did a preview of this. Goes to show you what we were working with in terms of management in previous years. Where it was like preview, breakdown, So SmackDown preview, for example, is out today. And why is that, Phil? It goes out because the show is tonight. Ergo, anything could happen between then. So we sit and do this thing that we were rushed to do. Rushed to do it. Yep, sound, bang, bang, bang. It basically had titled the whole thing, who's going to win this fight? That's the title of it. It was a big shit. It goes up on the Saturday instead of the Friday. But on the Friday night, they did the weigh-ins, and one of the guys who was in the fight that's on the thumbnail was like, well, he's not in the fight because he missed weight.
Yeah, he missed weight. He's out.
So all the comments the next day was like, bad enough they obviously didn't want that. It's like, who's going to win? Well, I'll tell you who's going to win because he's not fighting. So it's probably the other guy, actually. Dickhead. It's like, great. Thanks, old boss, for like delaying. I was like, it has to go up today. It has to go up today. It has to go up there. Cool. Saturday morning, boom. And nailed it. That's my job done for the weekend. Couldn't possibly have done a better job today.
Right. 10 questions, multiple choice, shouting name, wait, which one. Do you remember, guys? It's just for fun.
It's just hard to know why that didn't take off.
I don't know.
I
never know these things. Questions, just don't have answers.
Yeah. Some answers. Yeah, right.
Question number 1. Who was the first TNA World Champion? So I'm not looking for the NWA or anything like that.
You could look for any letter of the alphabet in this regard, and just potluck for me.
Yep.
So
I thought I'd make it.
Me too.
Who was the first TNA World Champion? Was it Sting, Kurt Angle, Christian Cage, or Samoa Joe?
Ooh, that's some good picks.
God damn.
That feels like earlier than I would have imagined the history for that to be.
07, I think, maybe. 06, 07, perhaps.
How long did they have the NWA thing before they got it? It's quite a while. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, it was. It was 2002, maybe.
Yeah, definitely.
What belt's TNA World Heavyweight
This
Championship?
is according to their Wikipedia page. When I look at the Wikipedia page on the DNA bit, what does it say?
So you
Phil, Samoa Joe.
That is what everyone's saying in the chat.
No, dear, that's
But you have to have
wrong.
what I've got written down here, of course.
Wow.
But I will show you.
Starting strong.
And please tell me I'm still correct.
Nicholas, Sting?
No, dear,
No,
that's
dear,
wrong.
that's wrong.
You're making me question myself now.
Is it Kurt Angle?
Kurt Angle, surely not Christian Cage.
You tell me, mate. So, what's it say there?
That says Kurt Angle.
So that shows you, chat.
There you go.
Question number 2. Question number 2. Dustin Rhodes was Black Rain in TNA, and of course he had a pet. What? Was it a pet rock, a pet crow, a pet rat, or a pet hedgehog?
Bill, a rat.
Called Misty.
Mister.
One of the darkest times in his career, apparently. Question number 3.
Was it not his own creative?
Should he just turn the lights on?
No, feels like another.
Should have put the lights on.
Hey,
Hey.
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 Who won the first ever TNA
Just the head wreck,
reverse?
buddy. Sorry.
Who won the first ever TNA reverse battle royal?
Oh, God. There was more than one.
Yeah, there was several. Was it Abyss, Christopher Daniels, Robert Roode, or Brother Runt?
What that noise was.
Phil, Robert Roode.
Yeah, that's who I was thinking.
No, dear, that's wrong.
But I didn't say it. So, who was the other options?
Abyss, Christopher Daniels, Brother Runt.
Could be Brother Runt, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to go with...
Christopher Daniels.
how did you know? Heads, it's Abyss. Tails, Christopher Daniels. It's a hand, so Christopher Daniels. I don't care.
No, dear, that's wrong.
It was Abyss.
The coin did say heads as well, but
Vandis and John Harrison getting that one right. Question number 4.
but did Wikipedia say it was right?
That's all I'm going on. Write anything you
It was
want.
Triple H, apparently, according to on the Wikipedia.
Yeah, they did it in like 2006, and they were like, run that one back in 2007. I think.
That's some good stuff right there.
16 people who have to go like, how'd you get in a ring? First 8 get in, and that determines the seedings.
Yeah.
Question 4. We all remember Jenna Maraska versus Queen Sharmell, don't we? I'm fairly certain we watched it. On
No, we only know it because
Yeah.
I only know it because of you.
Yeah.
Because you love that
you-
match.
It's
I'm not leaving well
incredible.
enough alone.
But why was Jenna Maraska in TNA?
She needed a job.
Was it
Money,
a prize for winning the TV show Survivor? Was she in storyline the financial backer to the main event Mafia? Vince Russo saw potential in her as a wrestler, or she was dating one of the wrestlers?
I don't know, but
I
like
would genuinely
Nicholas.
believe any of these.
Yeah, Nicholas, I have no idea.
The TNA quiz works really well for me, giving options. 'cause
I mean, you don't have to.
all
You
possible.
don't have to try with the options. You could just pull them out of the thin air, and
Yeah.
they would be close enough for me and him. The Mafia one.
Correct.
Maybe I remember him saying that, but I don't know why. I don't know.
Which of these wasn't a TNA tag team? Black Rain and Relic, that's killer spelled backwards, of course.
Of course.
The Flying Elvises,
Uh-huh.
the Filthy Heels, or the Rock and Rave Infection.
Ugh.
So 3 of them all tag team for TNA.
Can we have them again, please, Jeff?
Yeah, Black Rain and Relic, that's killer backwards. The Flying Elvises, the Filthy Heels, or the Rock and Rave Infection.
I've already forgot them all.
Again, I can see all of these.
I don't know. What was the last one? So I was B.
Rock and
Nicholas.
Rave
Rock and rave
Infection.
infection.
Oh no, I meant what was the last question? The last letter. B was the last one, so I'm gonna go with Nicholas. D.
Rock and Rave Infection.
Yeah.
No, dear, that's wrong.
I don't know.
What were the other 2 middle ones?
Flying Elvises, Filthy Heels.
God. TNA. The Black Rain and Relic, just because you wanted to say Relic, is killer backwards. I don't know.
No, dear, that's wrong.
Relic is killer backwards, and they were a tag team. It was the Filthy Heels. They were actually called the Dirty Heels. Bobby Roode and Austin Aries.
Great.
There you go.
Flying
I
Elvises
did
they
remember
had.
something called the Heels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a trio of Flying Elvises at one point.
Yep.
Cool.
Good.
1-1 after 5 questions.
Good.
I don't know if that makes this a good quiz or not,
Yeah.
but regardless,
Hey.
question 6.
Just think, You waited all day for this. And now
Yes,
you've got
Pontus Olsen. It was Jimmy Rave and Lance Archer in the Rock and Rave Infection.
damn.
Yeah. Or Lance Hoyt, I think he might have been known as back then. Question 6. AJ Styles was the first person to do what in TNA? Is it beat Kurt Angle, lose the Turkey Bowl and be forced to wear a turkey suit, win an Ultimate X match, or kiss Dixie Carter?
Again,
I don't know.
all of these could be a thing.
Well, it depends, because according to Wikipedia, Samoa Joe must have beat Kurt Angle. But then maybe he didn't. Maybe he didn't. So I do like that one, though. That's the only one that I can be bothered with. So
Yeah.
let's say that Nicholas Kurt
like that
Angle
one.
one.
No, dear, that's
Was
wrong.
Joey beaten first?
Yeah, well, there you go.
Go. What were the other ones, please?
Not according to Wikipedia.
Turkey Bowl, lose the Turkey Bowl and be forced to wear a turkey suit, win an
Yeah.
Ultimate X match, or kiss Dixie Carter?
Kiss Dixie Carter. Why not?
No, dear, that's
Really
wrong.
weird for yay.
Losing the Turkey Bowl and be forced to wear a turkey suit, of course.
God.
People wonder why you want to spend the next 10 years in WWE.
Traitor. Traitor left us.
Question
Big
7.
leagues.
Who kidnapped Samoa Joe in 2010? Was it Christopher Daniels, Abyss, Hulk Hogan, or a bunch of ninjas?
Nicholas, I want it to be the ninjas, so I'll take the ninjas, please, Jeff. Yep. There you go.
Of course, we all know what came of that story.
Nothing. Yeah.
No, they all went to WWE, and one of
course.
them got really tall.
Yeah.
You been in a grow bag. 2-1.
God, I forgot about Omos and a ninja.
Question 8. How was Mickey James written off TV in 2015?
Oh, yeah.
Was she
Like Poochie, she just disappeared
Yeah.
off screen.
okay?
Freeze frame up.
Was she accidentally gored by Rhino? Did James Storm push her in front of a train? Was she kidnapped by the Freak?
That one,
Or did she
Nicholas.
fall into Shark Boy
Nicholas,
style?
it's the train one.
Yes. Got pushed
Yeah,
in front of a
just
train and
pushed
came
her in
back.
front of a
She
train.
got better.
Yeah.
He was feuding with Nick Aldis. I don't know what he's up to nowadays, but she's feuding with him. So he was feuding with Nick Aldis.
Got lost in your own bit now. haven't you?
James Storm was feuding with Nick Aldis, and obviously they were romantically involved. And James Storm was like,
Who, James Storm and Nick Aldis?
Nick Aldis and Mickey James, and James was like, come with me, Mickey. And then there was security camera footage, as good as you can expect from TNA, at the train station. And then she was like, why are we here anyway?
Was this
Anyway,
before or after that bit on House of Cards where he pushes her into
Yeah.
the train?
Oh,
Did House
probably-
of Cards get it from
season-
TNA? Or
Probably
did TNA get
after.
it from House of
Spoilers.
Probably after.
Oh, yeah. I mean, no one's
'Cause he
watching
said-
House of
I
Cards
always
anymore.
anymore, yeah. Bye-bye. I've never finished that show for exactly the reasons why I've never
Me
finished that show.
neither.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he said, oh, your train's here. And she said, what train? And then he just pushed her. And she came back a bit later because she'd, I don't know, got better.
Just landed on my head and felt better. So,
Maybe this time she was half trained.
yeah. Choo-choo! Just doing the Braun Strowman thing around the ring.
That is 3-1
Ooh,
to Adam Nicholas
hello.
with 2 questions left.
I'm out then,
Hot
Phil.
damn.
Come on, we need to do this together.
Damn.
So you're running TNA. You get Hulk Hogan and Ric Flair in there. What would you have them feud over? Back in 2010, this was. Is it the
course.
TNA World title? Would they feud over that? Maybe
I'm going to guess not.
ownership of TNA. Who runs this second big promotion or whatever? Was it a WWE Hall of Fame ring or was it women? What do they feud over, right?
Just women. A WWE Hall of Fame ring. I do vaguely remember that.
Gave it to Abyss, did Hogan. Flair was like, you don't do that to a Hall of Fame ring. And it gave him Abyss.
Not in this company.
Yeah.
I mean, not in this business.
This one. One of them.
Gave Abyss magical powers, of course.
Of course.
He ripped off,
That's what happened.
I think he broke some like handcuffs because of the power that the Hall of Fame ring gave him.
Yep.
Meanwhile, of course, as you would expect, AJ Styles was effectively the young Ric Flair because they've got such similar, ways of living, let's say.
Well, time is a flat circle.
Yeah.
So,
So it all comes down to this, Phil. Question 10, the hardest question of all on the WrestleCulture quiz.
which I
Can
still
we do
manage
it?
to get wrong every time. Somehow developed a sickness with that question.
Phil, I need you to tell me what the name of Vince Russo's faction was in TNA. Was it Sports
Entertainment.
It's Mickey James is back.
It's back.
Choo choo.
Was it
Hardcore country.
Was it Sports Entertainment Extreme or Sex?
Oh,
Was it the
Yeah.
Sharp Foundation? Was it the Cock and Sock Connection? Or was it Deep Penetration Sex?
Penetration sex.
Not like, like Degeneration X, but like...
Yep. Yep. Okay.
So, you want to do this again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
no, do you want to say them again?
Yeah.
That's
You
what you
want
are,
to say them properly.
Sports Entertainment Extreme or Sex, the Sharp Foundation, Cock and Sock Connection, or Deep Penetration Sex?
I'll have entertainment, please.
Jesus.
Turn it up!
Hey, we
Unbelievable!
did it.
Such a piece of trash. Didn't get it the first time, so the second time you go,
Get it down, get it down. I will get the bop.
piece of trash, man.
I wrote the
Oh.
start of that question last night, and then just as I was going to sleep, I went, Degeneration X, wait a second.
Fall upright in bed. I got it.
Anna Louise!
Opens the window. Shouts
Get
out,
me my
Eureka! I've got it.
Get me my scribe.
Well-
Eric's little, like, multicolored keypad. My.
Spell and say.
Penetration.
Anyway, congratulations to Phil Chambers and Adam Nicholas.
We did it.
Co-winners of this week's quiz. Let us know how you got on in the comment section below.
Don't look at me.
Or an X at WhatCulture WWE. Watch, they can follow all three of us. You can follow one of the winners of this quiz, Phil Chambers at.
Fill my chambers. You can follow Nicholas at.
It's Adam Nicholas. You can also follow Adam Wilbourn at.
Adam Wilbourn. Follow us all at WhatCulture WWE, and actually keep your eyes out on the WhatCulture Wrestling podcast channel, because tomorrow we recover our professionalism because Sidgwick, well, he thought we'd been messing about a bit too much, having too much fun on the podcast, and so he's going to set us straight the very special game that is coming out tomorrow on the WhatCulture Wrestling podcast channel. But for now, this has been WrestleCulture. I hope you have a great weekend. Enjoy SmackDown tonight, especially if you're going, of course. But for now, my thanks to Phil Chambers, to Adam Nicholas. Thank you for joining us, and we see you soon. WrestleCulture is recorded in front of a live studio audience. Shout out to Pontus Olsen, who once again just wrote Tom Wanks. I was really tempted to just write Tom Wanks as a stable. I had Tom Wanks and Forrest Hump written in my things. I thought that was too obvious as a fake answer.
Disgusting little sex lizard. That's what you look like.
Sex lizard.
This filthy little reptilian sex haver.
Oh, well, have a good weekend, everybody.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Back next week. Oh, I'm not, actually. I'm away.
Are you having deep penetration sex?
No, I'm on dad duty, unfortunately. I'm finally making good on being away for like months on end, basically. And Louise is having a spa day. So I'm finding a quiet place to watch SmackDown, probably with Eric and I think maybe Sherwood Forest. Hopefully Storm Amy's gone away.
Good.
We aren't quite ready in time for actually what's the next storm.
Barbara.
Are you going Barbara?
Storm Baz.
Storm Bram.
Bram.
Yeah.
There you go.
Uh,
You okay over there?
All good.
The long phallus family, says Mr. Jeans.
Good.
All right. Okay.
Bye, everyone.
Oh, yeah, I'll be over in a second. Yeah. Time is it? All right. Oh. Yeah, better. Can I get this to floor?
Huh? Oh, go on.
Ooh. Absolutely not.
Nope.
Not today.
Oh, still remember when we threw the hat up there, yeah. I think.
Good day.
Save that for the Christmas
Good
special.
day.
All right.
Bye, everyone. Have a good weekend. We'll see you soon.
Bye.